Hello. Hey guys, welcome to a little Satisfactory video. Sorry about my screen geeking out a little bit. Although I don't know if it does it for you guys. Anyways, I wanted to show off my auto sorter in my storage situation here. Um, this is my little home base here, and I uh, I wanted to make sure I had every resource available for me when I need it. So I went ahead and built this little mall, and I got tired of sorting everything by myself, so I got this. So now we just do that, and I got Mark 5 um, conveyor belts going out, and we can follow these. So as you can see, it goes right up here and then gets sorted on into the thing. Now I do need to have overflow and any undefined on the center output. That's all you need to do, and then it works. Um, Maybe I'll make a full tutorial about that. Oh god, I almost fell. But yeah, I'm currently working on oh, you know what? Yeah, I'm working on a bunch of stuff. So this was radio control units. So I got a bunch of those now, and then I also had frames being built, modular frames. So finally I have those again. I ran out a long time ago, and I've been in poverty for a long time. But a lot of my resources are, I just have been building up on my starter factory, so I'll go ahead and show that off now. So, this is where I started, down here. And that's been my friend. He's been here the whole time. So, this is where I had my hub originally, just placed here. And, um, yeah, I sort of built off from there. Built this platform this way. And I've deleted everything inside since because I wasn't using it. And as you can see, I never actually finished it. It takes you up to the second floor here. This was copper. This was supposed to be the copper floor. I don't know why I thought this would be big enough for all copper production in my factory. But you live and you learn, you know? I'm gonna take those actually. Let me scoop that up. Third floor, this was concrete. I guess it still is concrete because there's about 40,000 concrete. Because I just left this running. I have 253 hours on this save, so it's a little bit over 11 days of playtime. But yeah, it was concrete, and I just had that go into my awesome sink. And I spent all of my money, but we can see what I've got, and I'll tell you why I got it. I so badly want the golden nut, and there is an achievement for that, so I need to get that. But yeah, I got all these, all those, all these. I guess I should get the Mark III. I'm never gonna use that. I'm not gonna use these. I'm not gonna buy them, and I don't paint up shit either. I don't think it looks good to paint it up. I just like the basic look of the factory. But yeah, and obviously, I don't care about structural integrity of my buildings, as you might be able to tell. This whole thing is supported by 2 pipes and just 1 pipe and a wall and a ladder, I guess. But here's my power plant. It's running on turbo fuel, and a couple of these are supercharged all the way. Um, and I also have a bunch of battery storage because the amount of times that I spent practically an entire day working on this power plant, because this originally was all coal throughout here. From here to there was coal, and I eventually took it all down before I built this, so I didn't have enough power to generate the fuel, so that was a bit of an issue. But now, okay, you know what? This is also not finished either. This is plastic and rubber production, and I just have a shit ton of resin saved up here too. Oh no, I don't. I guess I never connected that. Okay. Yeah, I never connected those up. But this is where I'm getting all of my awesome points. As you can see, I'm getting none. It's gonna take 100,000. No. 100 minutes till the next point. But I have a bunch of DNA. Anyways, this was my starter. My starter little my starter power plant. And I'll show you guys this. So this is all on a separate circuit here. We can check and see if I can find a power pole. Oh no, it's not. I guess I connected it up. Oh, I had to connect it to get my oil pumps running. But so you'd start it over here, put some power into here, some biofuel, because I don't. What's it called? Oh, biomass. I would put biomass into here because I don't want to actually craft it. And then this one gets grass, these 3 get wood, and they all go through here to get crafted into solid biofuel, and it goes through here, solid biofuel, and then they both come down here. And look at this beautiful management of my cables here. It's a nice reminder, you know, of how it was in the early game. Like needing this tower to be able to watch all the biofuel get distributed through my manifold lines. And that's one thing that I've done differently about this factory, which you can see on. Okay, not here. This was very rushed. And it was crystal oscillator generator. No, I'm talking like it's Minecraft. But everything here is a manifold line. Pretty much. Because I can't be asked to make fucking distributor systems. But oh, here's a bunch of resin. Okay. There's some resin. Another awesome sink. Because this was, I took down this part of the coal first and built this throughout here. And this was, I also ran out of copper sheets for a bit, so I had to make a little copper sheets factory over here. Oh my god. That pissed me off. Oh my god. Whew. I guess this was smokeless powder, huh? Oh my gosh. I love exploring and finding goodies. I have a lot of smokeless powder then, huh? And this is my fabric production. Don't really need fabric at all. So, I mean, maybe I do. Because I'm about to start getting nuclear up. And I'm not going to put nuclear anywhere near my base. Because the amount of times that I die Anyways, this was my first oil refinery system, and it's disconnected now. But as you can see, it was all sorts of fucked up. But these all heavy oil residue. Uh, I think originally it went into here, yeah, to make some fuel, and I guess there's some fuel in there. But mainly it was all sorted. Wow, I emptied it out. Building computers? Oh, okay, I sorted it. Look at me with a programmable splitter. Um, so this was all a mix of rubber and plastic, and I split it up because I needed only the plastic, so I had to go and get the programmable splitter and the MAM, which was awesome. Highly recommend the programmable splitter. In fact, I have it on my hotbar right there in number 9. Number 9 Lodge. But I think I want to talk about the inspiration for this base for a second while I'm up here. I want it to look, eventually, I'm gonna, oh god. I, eventually I want to fill in all the walls, but keep all of these conveyor belt lines on the outside. So that it kind of looks like a big tree that's sucking up every resource in the game. I do have a train track, but I don't have anything set up for it. It mainly I just use it for transportation. Um, let's see. So, yeah, I made train tracks through here, and I just recently, this morning at like 3 a.m., went through and placed. Yeah, it's 6 a.m. Oh, I took a 3-hour break, but I placed all these radar towers down, and I got a bunch of resources and Summer Sloop and Mercer Spheres, and yeah. Well, let's see. This is 6 times. That's 600 megawatt. No, it's 6,000 megawatt hours. So I can produce. I've stored up 6,000 more for 1 hour. So if I ever finish my supercomputer factory, I will still be able to have power before I go and fuck up nuclear. So, and speaking of supercomputer factory, that's what all this is. And this is just the copper needed to make. Here, so I'm building it from the end. And I put in a little bit more work in having this be more organized. So I want it to look like a computer grid. This is my aluminum production facility. As you can see, it's beautiful. Okay, yeah, I have a lot of aluminum. There we go. Yeah, I have a lot of materials. Um, I don't know. I'm just having fun exploring my world and explaining what's going on. I hope you're having a good time too if you're watching this. Um, but yeah, so pretty much I have a little card here. I need 22.5 computers per minute because I'm making 3. So I want to have blah. I don't know. I'll be making like five supercomputers per minute, and one little storage container for it. Beautiful. Yeah, I already have a bunch of supercomputers because I put it up. I built it up there, but Yeah, I actually don't use this blueprint machine. I build everything as it comes. So I think I'm gonna build another section out this way. Um, because yeah, for these, I need cables, cables and plastic. So the plastic will come from down here. Those six will be turned into plastic production right here. Those refineries, um, which is with the resin that comes from producing fuel. And so then I'll just have some shit run probably this way and then up and over. Yeah. So there's the input for the plastic. And there's the input for the circuit boards. Every single one of these has a billion circuit boards in them. And you can see the manifold line set up here a little bit nicer. Um, yeah, I don't know. It works as long as you produce enough. So, like, this thing here is producing 12 times 7.5 circuit boards, and that's how much this needs. So now that it's all backed up, it's never going to run out once we start producing computers. So maybe once I'm done with this tour, I'll make a video going through getting my computer factory finished. My supercomputer factory finished because I really want to get that done. Because then I can start everything else. AI limiters, oh, I got that easy peasy. That's quick wire and copper sheeting. Yeah, I got copper sheets, bro. But I need so much copper for this fucking build, and it's kind of annoying. Because high-speed connectors, okay, that's also copper. And plastic, yeah, I know plastic. But, let's see. Because in a refinery, I think I can build, yeah, coated cables. So, I don't know. I'm gonna get the big oil producers soon. Like once I turn in these radio control units. Um, so I'll have a lot of excess oil. Um, so oil residue, pump that into there, get that coated cable. Who knows? Um, I don't know what I'm doing really. I've been playing since 2020. So all of this is just learned experience. I only started watching YouTubers recently, and that's what kind of inspired me to make this video. Because I love seeing other people's factories and just the amazing things that people can do in this game. Um, that over there, that's the one blueprint that I made. Let me just show it. Yeah, that's my steel beam factory. Um, and this thing is pretty cool. I can show it off. But I won't. It's over there. And yeah. Let's go on up to the top of the base real quick. Up on top of the radio tower, shall we? So you can see, I don't know, if you look at a lot of my my conveyor belts, they don't make any sense whatsoever. Like this one reaches all the way from over here, and then instead of going this way, I took it all the way around and then that way. So I mean, yeah, I didn't do a lot of planning, and in retrospect, I wish I would have done a little bit more planning. And also, I see that purple power slug, and I see a shipwreck over there for a hard drive. I love the hard drives, dude. Oh my god. But you know, let me show off my auto sorter in action again. Actually, let me Let me complete advanced aluminum production real quick, and you can hear how fucking loud this is.
Milestone reached. The resource well pressurizer and
Woo!
extractor can harvest nitrogen, crude oil, and water from underground wells. Nitrogen, being a gas, does not need pumps for pipeline transportation. Fixit does not process most of your metrics, but I do. According to Fixit predictions, you are exploiting this planet with unexpected efficiency. They did always struggle to see the true potential of things. Nothing about you is unexpected to me, and therefore you are performing exactly as expected.
Wow, that's really good then. I should... You know what? Also, I just, like, using the Dimensional Depot is so awesome. I love this thing. Don't, ignore this. Ignore this. Look at that little guy go. It moves it so much faster now. But unfortunately, I can't increase the speed of the exit unless I just doubled up the lines. And I'm not doubling up the lines. That's stupid. Maybe it's not, actually. It would make it a lot faster if I had 2 lines. Because look how far this has to go. Like, I could also go through... There's a lot more sorting that could be done. This is the easiest and most simple way to build an auto sorter. And it still took like an hour to set up and get running, but blah blah. Let me show you guys my quick wire. So I always unlock Caterium very early because I remembered it being important when I played a long time ago, so this is all quick wire storage here. And that's all the production I ever had for it. And that's all the production I will ever need for quick wire. Like, it's just... Also, look how cute this storage is here. Isn't that adorable? And if I take some out of the end here... Oh, it's so slow. Those must be Mark II, bro. Let me upgrade you. Boop. 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 There we go. That's the kind of speed I'm used to. But look how cute it is. You can see... oh. Why isn't it... Oh, this one's empty. And that one goes up into this one goes into that one goes to this one goes to that one goes to this one. So... Yeah. I'm pretty awesome. And sorry about not editing this video, I just can't be asked. Maybe I'll edit the computer one, fuck it, because that's actually gonna take like 2 hours. But, I think I showed off everything, really. These are my water pumps. You can fit 5 in this pool. Yeah, if there's anything else y'all wanna see, this is my copper sheet production facility. But all of these are needed for those circuit boards. I don't know how I need this many copper sheets. It's 200. 200 copper sheets per minute, which requires a shit ton of copper. I think it's 400 ingots What? I don't know how many that is, and I don't feel like counting. Oh, I can just do this. 20 times 20. So yeah, 400. So I probably have like 420 being produced. I'm just gonna extend this out further and further for more copper, because once again, I cannot. Well, one thing I think is kind of funny to just have a huge line, and also this is the one place on my world where I just fucked up really bad, and this is like the one place in the whole world where I fucked up. No, this whole this area. Oh my god, it was for phase 3. I think no, it was like phase 2. What was it? Smart place into here, and I think that was phase 3. It was a long time ago. But I just built everything on this level here, and it was so messy. I mean, you can see. Oh, I have cable production set up already. Huh. Interesting. It's not enough cables. I need a lot of cables. Maybe I like, oh, I can clear out space here for more cable production. That's gonna be awesome. Yep, little spoiler alert for the next video. But anyways, that's my factory. And thanks for watching.